So this is part two, what the ancient masters told me. So they said, again, when I still on the question I asked them, why did they let me go through all these paths when I knew I won't end up in any of those paths? So they said in the previous video, I said, if you claim to love God, you must first leave God. And then if you cannot live without him, if you constantly think about him, if your heart beats for him, then you should go back to him because actually you love him. But if you don't think about him, if you forget about him, it means you never loved him. So they said, secondly, that for you to know love, love has to be tested. For if it is not tested, it cannot be love. So I asked, how does that come into this context? They said, yes, they allowed me to be serving the Yahweh, the other gods, every other ones that I tested so far. And it worked for me until it did not work again because I left them. Now, and they said, if I left them, did they ever respond to me after I left? I said, no. They said, that is because they did not love me. Because me leaving them was a test to them. Because they've been testing me with situations. And it's my own turn to test them. And yet they failed because they left when I left. In other words, they do not love you. And so they told me that gods and entities, they are users. They'll look for the best person, in quotes, in the lineage or in the dynasty, and they'll pick that person for their own selfish interests. They might decide to bless the person with minimal things, minimal requirements, but it is not in the person's best interest because it is not consensual. And so they do this to establish themselves because they want their name to be known and remembered and worshipped and revered for long generations to come. But you will be forgotten, not them. And most times they'll leave you. They'll place you in difficult conditions and leave you. And sometimes they never return to you. They ruin your life. Imagine building your life around a certain thing for 30 years and all of a sudden that thing just leaves you abruptly. Do you know how devastating that would be? Well, those were the words of the ancient masters. And they told me, you must learn to be your own God. For there is no other God outside of you. The name of God is I am. I am. That is why Jesus Christ said in the Bible, before Abraham, I am. He did not say I was. I am is not a preposition. It is a declaration of identity. I am Lord Sebek. This is Esoteric Discourse. See you in my next video. Feel free to like, share, and repost.